So that's pretty much how, well, the basics, I guess, and to start off and get started off with, in terms of coming up with, well, to make the initial settings and then to create your categories and then adding your subjects to it. Now let's get into the good stuff. Well, actually, hold on before we go over there. If you look over here on this side, you can, once you have notes in there, you'll be able to sort by name, date, size of the file, or if they've been exported or not, which is pretty good if you want to check to see if a file has been sent out or not. It's a pretty quick way to check up on that. So anyways, just tapped out of there. Now let's actually start taking notes. So here, I'm just going to go into biology for now. And in order to create a new note, it's pretty easy. Just click over here where it says create new note. So here we go. This is what you're going to be seeing. Right now, if you could see, what's depressed is the text tool. That's what's activated, I guess. So I'm going to be typing. If I go click over here, that's going to be my handwriting tool. If I click over here, that's going to be a highlighter. I can highlight things. If I hold on to highlight if I tap it one more time, another menu will pop up. And if you look over here, you can see what you could do is you can adjust, well, how thick you want the mark to be. So if you want it to be really thin, you just can click on that. If you want it to be larger, click on that. Let's just keep it big right now for simplicity's sake, just for keeping things nice and simple. And I'm going to change my color to red. So there we go. For example, that's highlighted. Oh, well, I don't want it there. Here. There's two ways to actually do it. One way is you can just click on the back button. There we go, and it's gone. Or here. The other thing you can do is if you hold on to the eraser, there you go, it's gone now. What else is there? This is a clipping tool. If you wrote something you want to just copy it and repaste it, we'll show you how to use this. A little lasso will come up. You want to circle around whatever text that you want. And then you can just copy it from there and then paste it onto somewhere else. Alright, so anyways, if you look over here, this is the title for the note, which defaults to note and then the date. If you look over here again on the other side, we have the same thing. You've got the date and you've got the time and subject biology. So here, let me go ahead and edit this. So what I'm going to do is, just going back, and let's just type in here. Cells. Alright, and that's done. So now I've got the title of my notes to be cells. And also, if you remember, you'll notice the font is New Times Roman. Now, what if I want to change that? If you go over here, and okay, I guess I cannot do that. Or anyways, here, I'll come back to that later. Or maybe not. Alright, so let's go back, go to done. Now, a couple of things. The other thing you can do is, so if you remember, anywhere you click over here, so right now I've got the lines, the college ruled notebook I'm using. So any line that you you tap, you can start typing over there. So cells, this is right, are of two types. Let's just put down this for now. So there were two types. Now, what if I want to do an outline? Well, here, there's one option you can do. They're eukaryotic cells. Do eukaryotes, we'll just call them. And you have your procs. Now notice that this little, the red line came underneath. Remember we had that option for spell check turn on. So if you go click on it, or you hold on to it, it'll give some suggestions if there is any suggestions, and right now there aren't. So you go around. Okay, so anyways, euks, and then let's do procs. There you go. So now I've got euks, procs 1 and 2. Oh, how about this? What if I wanted to put something else in there, like a subtype? If you wanted to give an example of a cell, if you go back over here, well, instead of number 2, what you could do is if you hold on to this key, now what happens is A. Now you can list an example. So I don't know, cell 1, for example. And then for progs, you can do the same thing. You can give another example. The thing is, again, you have this nice flow for creating an outline as the lecture is going. One of the other cool things that actually I didn't mention so far is when you're in your classroom and your instructor is lecturing, tap onto that, and what's going to happen is it's going to record the lecture. And the cool thing is, as it's recording, it's actually keeping a timestamp of what you're typing. So, for example, if I start typing something out now, it's actually going to link whatever part of the audio that's been recorded to that part of the text that you've typed. So, for example, if I start typing about here cells